Sorry about on the wrong street.
No, it's okay. It's hard to find. Thank you. Your name was?
I'm Agus. And you?
Nice to meet you. Ash.
Ash, yeah.
All right.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. So we are actually looking for a fish market over here, and it's called Kedongenan Fish Market. But this area here, I've seen that you can buy fish and then take it to a restaurant and then they'll cook it up for you. So that's the plan. However, the locals around here did say that it was closed for today, which kind of sucks, but we're gonna still try and find it. We're definitely in the fishing area around here, all these fishing boats, but it looks like the fish market is closed. Oh man, that really sucks. There's about a seven mile ride from the hotel to over here, so it's pretty far, and I was hoping it'd be open. But let's just go explore this area, I guess. So in a couple days, we're actually gonna be at a hotel closer to this area, so we'll definitely have to come back and check this place out again, see if the fish market's open. But that kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to a seafood meal here. We'll just have to go explore this area a little bit, I guess. And there's a bunch of seafood restaurants down this road, and what you do is you get seafood from the market, you bring it over here, and they cook it up for you for like 20,000 IDR per kilogram or something like that. And that is what I was hoping to do. Yeah, I just asked another guy back here, and he said they're closed on Mondays, so that's just my luck, I guess. He said they are open every other day, so we'll definitely have to come back whenever we check into that newer hotel in a few days. Right now we're actually next to Kedongenan Beach, so I guess we'll walk along the beach and see if we can find any food or something, because I am starving. And as per usual, this beach is gorgeous as well. Golden sand, and down this area looks to be more of a touristy area. I see a lot more people. And so with the fish market being closed on Monday, I'm guessing all these restaurants down this stretch also take a break on Monday. All right, so where we are now is actually on the other side of the Kuta Beach area. So right here you can see the airport, and we were on the other side in my first video. And so now we're on the kind of southern side of Bali, and there is the giant statue. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks like a kind of Hindu statue, and you can see it from all over Bali. On the airplane you could even see it, and I was wondering what it was, and we are super close to it right now. And I think this is more of like a party beach. You can see all these kind of stalls set up, and then the water is not as blue as the Kuta Beach, and also the sand, it's a little more dirty, kind of polluted. Maybe not like a family-friendly beach over here, but it's definitely a lot less people. All right, let's head to the road over here and see if there's any restaurants or anything down the road, and then we'll make our way back onto the beach in a little bit. But it's getting kind of hard to walk on the beach. It's like triple the work. Yeah, there's not much happening on the road here either. Looks pretty dead. None of the restaurants are open again. We're just gonna keep going until we find something. I already came all this way. I think it's time to make our way back onto the beach. At least over there was something to look at. And probably would have been a little more smart to do some research before coming all this way, but the spontaneity is much more exciting, I feel. All right guys, so I feel like I probably walked about a mile from the fish market, and I'm seeing a couple cabanas over here. Maybe we can stop and grab a drink or something, but this seems to be where most of the people are, and I'm guessing there's probably a few hotels. I see some like really cool villa looking buildings over there. Not sure what that is, but I bet their view is incredible. But again, there's definitely a lot less people around here than in Kuta. All right, it looks like there's a couple restaurants over here. You don't even hear much, you just hear the crashing of the waves. So if privacy is what you are in search of, then this is definitely the beach for you. And it looks like all the way down to the end of this beach, there's more kind of cabana looking stuff, more umbrellas. So we're just gonna keep walking and see what that's about. There seems to be quite a bit more people over there as well. So actually this beach right here is Jimbaran Beach, which if you look online, you know, you realize that it's a pretty popular beach here in Bali. And I was expecting it to look a lot like Kuta Beach, but it's a completely different vibe over here. Way less people, way less restaurants, and in my humble opinion, I think Kuta Beach is a little nicer. The water, the sand, and especially if you go down to the area that I went to in my first video here in Indonesia, it's a lot more of the beach I think you're expecting here in Bali. Okay, so I figured out what these kind of buildings are, these villa looking buildings are, and it's actually the Four Seasons Bali. So that's a pretty big hotel, and I love the way they've done it because they've done it in kind of like levels, so everyone has a clear view of the ocean. It's a really neat design, but that also must mean that we're getting closer to a city center like area where there's a bunch going on. Here's another pretty big hotel here. I'm not sure what it is, but it is huge. It's been going on for like a quarter of a mile now. It's like Sunset Hotel, something like that. Anyways, we are getting closer to kind of some restaurants and stuff over here. All right, so it looks like we got a bunch of seafood restaurants around here, which I guess is to be expected. All right guys, so I picked this place. It's called New Bayang Cafe, and I mean, it's right on the beach. The view is great. Got some shade as well, and then their prices don't seem like outrageously crazy. It's a little bit more than maybe if you venture out a bit, but I'm not willing to do that, so I'm gonna have to pay the price for today. And of course, I also got a young coconut because it's one of my favorite drinks and it's really cooling, especially on this warm day. I got some oysters, and the last time I had oysters, I got pretty sick in Vietnam, but we're gonna give it another try because they are excellent. But this is what I got here. It's kind of like a package deal. It comes with fish, prawns, clams, and squid satay, some rice, some fresh fruit, and some iced tea. And for 120,000 rupiah, it's a pretty good deal. So we'll see how it is in a bit. Of course, I also got my coconut here. Oh, and it is another one filled to the brim with a bunch of meat in here. This one almost looks kind of yellow. I don't know if it's the lighting or what. It's not as clear as I'm used to. Oh, okay. So on the menu they had orange coconut and just a regular coconut, and I thought that the orange coconut meant like the orange king coconut that you kind of get in like Sri Lanka, but it's actually just some orange juice added into this coconut water, and it's pretty good. It's pretty refreshing. It's not what I thought I was getting, but not complaining. And it's nice and cool as well. Sure does hit the spot on this very warm day. All right, let's grab a quick taste of this coconut meat. Just slice it right off. I swear that's the best part of the coconut. Sometimes I just get the coconut just to eat the meat off of it. And every coconut here so far has had that meat on it. All right, guys, the first dish is here, which is the oysters. They look decently fresh. Squeeze some lime on there and see. Salty into fishiness, but they're pretty fresh. I'm not sure what this is, but let's pour some on there. Ooh, I think that's like a vinegar and lime kind of mix. Super sour, very strong, acidic. It does work really well with the oysters. It's kind of like Tabasco without the spice. Ooh, glad these are fresh and nice compared to the ones I had in Vietnam. And I really like this kind of lime and vinegar concoction they got going here. Really works with the oysters well. All right, and here is our main dish. Sort of seafood platter. You get 2 prawns, a bigger fish than I thought you'd get, and some squid satay. And then these right here are 4, looks like barbecued clams. That all smells so good. Fresh off the grill and slathered in this a sweet tomato looking sauce. Okay, let's get a bit of this clam here. Perfectly grilled, not too rubbery, and this red sauce that they put on there is so good. It's kind of like a smoky ketchup, not too spicy. There's garlic and onion in there. It's very good. Now let's get a taste of the squid satay. Yep, that's pretty good too. You can taste that smoke off the grill, and it's perfectly cooked. None of this stuff is too rubbery. Something I hate with seafood. Now a piece of shrimp. Again, that's really good. Nice and fresh, not mushy. Just the perfect texture. Okay, so I'm not really a huge fan of fish usually, but this stuff right here looks very flaky and very good. Not much of a fishy taste. You just get kind of that charred smokiness from the grill, and then that hit of sweetness from the sauce. That's good fish. And again, I usually despise fish unless it's like raw salmon, which is the only fish I can actually enjoy. Man, I gotta say, this is a good meal. So this is actually garlic butter over here, some kind of chili sauce, and then this is really good. Some kind of like chili sambal, but with the rice and all the seafood for under 20,000. It's a perfect deal. And I mean, I could eat this every day. That's how good it is. And then of course you do get this view of the ocean, which is unbeatable. And a meal like this in the US would probably cost you around like $60 with all this seafood, especially with this view. All right guys, I'm gonna finish this up and then we can keep exploring this area and hopefully check out the sunset. It looks to be coming down right in front of us. All right guys, all done here. Really incredible meal. And with this view, it's just even better. And I'm pretty stuffed right now, so I might just go back towards this way and then grab a seat somewhere and just chill and watch the sunset. Ooh, it's hot in here. This is where they're grilling all the seafood. So this is the front of the restaurant, and we came to the back, but they got all the live seafood in here. Oysters right here. Crabs. Giant spiny lobsters. Alright, let's keep moving. I've noticed that it's very quiet, very green around here. Super peaceful. A lot less hectic, not as loud music. No massage parlors, not everyone's trying to sell you something. It's really nice. And here is the Four Seasons Residence Villas. Sounds expensive. So I'm guessing this loops all the way around this way, because over there is the Four Seasons too. Oh, looks like there's a guy with a horse out here too. That's really cool. And this hotel is huge. I mean, it just keeps going. It started all the way back there, and it just keeps going all the way around and wraps around this land area here. Looks like they got an infinity pool right here, and that kind of seems like the ideal situation. If you don't want to get in the ocean, just watch the ocean from a pool where it's clean and safe and nothing can hurt you. Okay, so that's kind of ridiculous. I just went to like the more public side where he said I can go and sit and grab a drink or something. You have the Four Seasons, and if you want to sit there, you have to spend at least 900,000 rupiah, which is, I don't know, that's a lot of money. Maybe like $50 or $60. It's kind of crazy. There's no way I'm doing that when you could just grab seats down here over there for 50,000 an hour. But it is a really cool hotel. It's so green, and all of it is looking at the ocean here. Definitely will look into it the next time I come to Bali. Okay, so we're at a kind of more rocky part of the beach. Seems to be mostly locals on this side. The landscape here is really cool too. Hello. This is really cool. It's like a natural little waterfall area. Just gonna keep going. There's a bit of trash over here, which is unfortunate. This is really cool. So you got some like rock pools and like low tide pools or whatever you call them. You got all these kind of rock formations on this side, and then just continues and trickles down, and you get kind of these small little waterfall areas that I haven't actually ever seen before at the beach. Okay, so I gotta say, when we were over there walking towards here, I wasn't feeling this area much because there wasn't much going on. The restaurants over there weren't open, but as it gets darker and the sun's going down, there's more and more people coming out. There's more happening around here, and honestly, there's way less kind of tourists in this area, which I'm a huge fan of. So this area is really growing on me, and if you could stay at this Four Seasons hotel here, I mean, that'd be incredible. Just a little getaway from all of kind of like the bustling cities that you get in Kuta and the rest of Bali. So definitely look into this area if the privacy is something that's very important to you. And also, I mean, just check out this view. It's gorgeous with all these rocks. It's not like a swimming beach over here, but you get a lot of rock pools and kind of calmer waters to dip in. But if you wanted more of a classic beach, I mean, just walk a couple hundred yards that way and you got that over there too. I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. There's also a lot more seafood over here. I feel like these restaurants down here are all seafood, and in Kuta you get, I guess, more of a variation of Indonesian food. But if seafood's what you're looking for, then this area is the perfect spot. And I imagine there's like a lot of hiking areas, and it's just more naturey over here. There's a lot less scooters and cars and people around in general. It's just mostly locals minding their own business and fishing and whatnot. And I mean, it really does look like a movie set over here. Walking through these kind of jagged rocks. It's very cool and a very unique landscape. All right. Onward we go. Looks like there's a little trail up to the Four Seasons here, and I don't think we can go around without getting wet. Yeah, let's just go up here and then we'll keep walking this way until someone kicks us out, if they do. Oh wow, this is gorgeous. I mean, check out this view and the way it's done up with all the grass. It's unbelievable. And I'm not sure how much farther we can keep going this way. Doesn't look like there's much over there. Oh, but this view is out of this world. Crazy. And the view for these villas over here, I bet, are even better. Imagine waking up to the ocean right outside your window. And I'm sure this hotel, like most Four Seasons are, is pretty expensive, but from the way things are done up and just the way it looks, it's probably worth spending a night or two here, especially if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of Kuta and that kind of touristy area. It's like a really great escape. And this hotel is definitely more of a resort style hotel. It's kind of a place where you just go and you know, spend the days that you're going to spend here and you don't leave. Everything you need is at this hotel, and you're just here to kind of enjoy the view, which is a very relaxing way of traveling, definitely, because you don't have to worry about anything, looking for food, being sick. It's all here in the hotel. All right, so I did a quick Google search of how much a room costs here, and remember when I said it's worth staying a night or two here? Well, you're gonna need $1,200 a night to stay here. So maybe, you know, just a regular hotel is fine too. That's a ridiculous price for Bali, but I'm sure, you know, I'm sure the service is beyond crazy and the experience here is once in a lifetime. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. Little waterfall. Got a little Hindu shrine right here, and then tons of outdoor seating like this, which is so awesome, because sometimes that's just all you want to do. It's just lounge around and watch the ocean. But $1,200, that's a lot of money too. And if you have it, definitely spend it here. All right guys, I think I'm gonna start heading back down the way we came over there on that beach where I belong, because I'm definitely not allowed to be in here. And we'll just kind of grab a seat, grab a drink, and watch the sunset and head back to the hotel room after that. And then tomorrow we're actually checking out of Grandma's Plus and heading to a Fairfield Marriott for one night only, which is just kind of a filler night because I accidentally booked the other hotel for one night less. And then after that, we're gonna head down south again towards this way to the 4 Points by Sheraton, which looks like an absolutely beautiful hotel. So can't wait for that. But for right now, I'm gonna put the camera down so I don't eat away at this battery, and catch you guys when we're somewhere over there. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely more of a nighttime beach. As you can see, it is absolutely packed now and a completely different vibe to before. I mean, it's just sprawling with people and just absolutely come alive. First impressions of this place, I've got to say, weren't great. But looking at it now, this might be the place to be. It's also really foggy around here, but that's actually because of all these places grilling up seafood. I mean, every single one of them is a grill, and there's so much smoke. So that's what that is. Here's that horse from earlier. Looks like he's giving out rides. Okay, so we're about halfway there, and I don't know if you guys can see, but there's the smoke from all the grilling that's happening over there, and then the beautiful sunset right here. Got a couple of people fishing, and then the other kind of lounge chairs are right there. Got a couple fishermen here. Let's ask if they caught anything. You catch anything here? Do you catch anything? Yeah. What do you catch? Hello. What do you catch here? What kind of fish do you catch?
Yes.
What kind?
Huh?
What kind of fish?
Grouper family or sniper.
Snapper?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Sniper.
Have you caught any today?
Today I just arrived.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's better at night? Is it better at night
No.
to catch?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
All right. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
I guess to catch like snapper and some kind of blue something. So they catch quite a bit here. I wish I could have gotten one on the video here. They are pretty inland, so I wonder how far they kind of cast their fishing rod. Surely can't go that far out. All right, guys, I think it's time to call it a night. All of the restaurants I went to will be down in the descriptions. Make sure you check it out. And this beach is actually really awesome. Make sure you come at night. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you know when I post next. Until then, have a great day.